Gamesweasel.com. Review.
There seems to be a running theme in the podcast this week, and that theme is once again a game that's been out in the States for about 5 months and has only finally come to the UK now, and so only now I can pass my opinion on it. Luckily, since its release in the US, there have been many bug fixes and patches for SOCOM Confrontation, so now it's at least playable after installing a patch before you can install the actual game to your hard drive. If you've played SOCOM before on the PS2, you'll know what to expect. The game's a third-person shooter, but unlike previous games that had a single-player campaign as well as multiplayer, this version has opted for a multiplayer only and lets you play various deathmatch and objective-based games over 7 maps. These can also be resized depending on how many players you have in your lobby. Once ready to load out, you select your weapons, armor and your player's likeness from a selection of limited options and you're into the game. Now if you're a noob, you're going to be in trouble because some of these maps are based on classic maps from previous games and the online community are very hardcore. In fact, you're likely to get shot just after spawning, and then you'll have to wait a few minutes before the next round begins, which isn't fun for anyone, except for the person that shot you. The game's not terrible, it's just there's not much substance here compared with other games that have a single player campaign and a multiplayer mode to keep you playing online. The controls can be clunky at times, but one cool addition is using the 6-axis motion controls to peek around corners or go prone quickly in the middle of a battle. The good news is you can pick it up pretty cheaply or download it from the PS Network, and if you want to spend a bit more, you can also get it bundled with the wireless headset, which I also recommend if you want to play the game and work as a team. PS3 SOCOM is disappointing as it does feel like a PS2 game with less features than before. It's tricky to recommend when there are so many other shooters out there with single player and multiplayer modes to get your teeth stuck into. SOCOM Confrontation gets 4 out of 10. You've been watching a review from Gamesweasel. If you want to get the show each week, which includes video game reviews, news, previews, competitions and special features, then head over to Gamesweasel.com for our video podcast, Gamesweasel TV.
Gamesweasel.com.